Derivatives trading involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results.
I've had some direct experience with this, having gone through it myself, backing myself, putting up money myself, and then basically living off of savings to the point where I only had $8,500 in the bank with a newborn daughter and losing money every day trading. It's a stressful job, but so are many jobs. If you're an Uber driver, that's a stressful job. If you're a delivery person, that's a stressful job. If you're a nurse or a doctor or a lawyer, these are all stressful jobs. Imagine performing in a highly competitive ad agency or whatever. They're all stressful. But the thing I want you to really absorb here is it's only it's it's only a function of your belief structure. And that belief structure is malleable. Your mind is a malleable thing. So for me personally, until I started to learn that I am an that I have anxiety, and everybody has anxiety, by the way. It's a survival. It's based on fear. It's a survival mechanism. There's nothing wrong with it. But until I learned that I have anxiety and that I'm operating and acting on that anxiety, I was always beholden to whatever that day is. It's a good day, therefore I'm great, everything is great, trading is amazing, I love the freedom, made some great money today, I can go buy some stuff, whatever. And then 2 days later, you come back and it's a rough day, you can't get anything together, you can't put on a winner to save your life. And it just, you're suddenly thinking, gosh, what would I do if this continues? How do I grow my account? How do I make this more stable? There's so much doubt. So the first thing I would say to you, unless you can manage anxiety, and for that you need therapy, you need a psychologist, potentially a psychiatrist, depending on how bad it is. It could be a chemical imbalance in your brain, whatever. You have to learn to manage your anxiety. So whether it's this job or your contracting job or your engineering job or whatever, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You're likely responding in the exact same way there. The only difference that trading presents is that it is immediate and it's quantifiable, which your other job does not, right? You have a project coming, there's a deadline looming, there's some stuff you're waiting for from some other department or some team members, and it's there, but you can feel the anxiety, but you're not really sure what degree of preparation you'll have to meet this deadline. And then the deadline comes along and you might put in extra hours, there's more resources put into it, your boss knows, and so they help out, blah, 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 blah. And at the end of the day, you've met your deadline, it was great, the project was a success, the client loves the product that you created, blah, 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 and then it's over. There's no real quantity there. Whereas with trading, there's an equity curve, there's a balance on your statements, and it's very quantifiable. So it's very blunt, it's black and white. But both items have the same impact. One has this almost gamma ray kind of um, um, slow decay process on your health, and trading can have a very jarring and then euphoric and then depressing and then euphoric effect. And you can argue that one is better than the other. I think both need to be handled.
If you've enjoyed this analogy, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to be notified about each new Convergent Trading video.